use it or lose it, friends. I'm here to help you get every penny out of your food dollar and keep food out of the landfill. So here I am again in my new kitchen. I'm trying a different angle. I'm still trying to figure out which direction works best. Anyway, so recently I was at a big family gathering, and what does that mean? Lots of leftovers, because you say how many people are coming and then, okay, enough to feed an army. So there was mac and cheese for the kids, and there was a lot left over. And so I thought to myself, what can I do besides just reheating it? And so we're going to make a little leftover mac and cheese casserole, kind of hamburger helper-ish. But I had several things in the fridge that needed to go, and so this is how we're going to roll. So what I've done is I went ahead and sauteed some green pepper and onion, because my green pepper was getting wrinkly. And I had a little bit of tomato sauce, so I mixed that with cream cheese, because this mac and cheese, it was delicious, but it wasn't super creamy. I like mine really creamy. So I'm using my old trick of heating up cream cheese to make it a little creamier, and I thought, hey, I have like a quarter cup of tomato sauce, why not throw that in there too? I also have these fully cooked sausage crumbles. I've had them for a little while. Time to move them out. And then we're going to top it all with more cheese to get that really ooey gooey, cream cheesy kind of thing going on. So I have got my cream cheese melted. So I'm going to dump the mac and cheese in there to kind of warm it up, get it all incorporated so all the ingredients mix well. Because right now it's just a solid brick, and that won't do. And of course the trick is to not get it all over the stovetop. There we go. So we might need a little liquid to get this going, because the cream cheese isn't going to be enough to help it along. But let's get it broken up. I am going to add a little water. I don't happen to have milk. Of course, it would be much better if I had milk, but hey, you go with what you got. So I'm going to turn this off for a few minutes while I get this stirred up, warmed up, gooey, so then we can finish dumping in the rest of the ingredients and then sliding that bad boy into the oven, so hang on. Okay, so now it's warmed up a little bit so it's easy to stir, and we can dump in the rest of the ingredients. In addition to the cream cheese and a little bit of tomato sauce, I also added a little more Italian seasoning, a touch of garlic, and some red pepper flakes to give it a little kick, because, hey, that's how I roll. So we're going to throw in our sauteed veggies. And this is kind of a riff on one of the first recipes that I ever invented, which I called macaroni desperation casserole. In that usage, I used bacon and sour cream to add to the freshly made boxed macaroni and cheese. This is when I was first starting out, and you could get 3 boxes of mac and cheese for $1, so boy was that a money-saving meal. Okay, that's in. So now we're going to add our sausage crumbles. They're fully cooked, so I didn't have to do anything to them. They're going to get warmed up in the oven. I'm just going to throw the rest of the bag in there because I got to use it up, because, hey, this is use it or lose it. So now we'll just give that a big stir. My oven is now preheated to 350. So generally speaking, when you're doing this kind of everything's already cooked and I'm just going to, heat everything through, 350 is the magic number. That's kind of your, when in doubt, 350 degrees is your go-to for oven temperature. All right, this is stirring together nicely. I'm just going to put that layer of Mexican blend on top just to give it a little oomph rather than stirring it through. All right, so this is pretty well mixed. And this is a gift from my brother and sister-in-law for a housewarming gift because it has my name on it, and it's this beautiful wood spatula, and it's working great. So thanks, Todd and Lori. Okay, so I have here my standard 8 by 8 glass pan. Hit it with some cooking spray because you don't want this stuff sticking to the bottom. Turn it off. Okay, and I'm just going to dump it in. Ooh, it smells good. I did give it a little taste, so I knew how to go with the seasonings. Because, of course, mac and cheese is usually a little bland, so I kicked it up a little bit. Make sure we get all that creamy goodness. So, in terms of how much cream cheese you may be asking, well, it was at least half of a little 8-ounce whipped cream cheese tub. So half a cup to 3/4 of a cup maybe. Okay, now we're going to add our cheesy, easy breezy cheesy on top. Just to give another cheese flavor in there, and especially since it's got some tomato sauce in it, so this will go well. Okay. And oops, had a little jumper there. Oops. Okay, so now into the oven it goes. Hey, if you want a little crunch on top, now, wait until, the last 10 minutes and throw some breadcrumbs on top, panko or seasoned breadcrumbs, and hit it with a little cooking spray because that gets it to brown nicely. But I'm going commando here. So I will be back probably about 20 minutes to see the finished product, so stay tuned. Okay, it's been 20 minutes and I just took a peek and it's all nice and bubbly, so it's definitely heated through. So we're going to pull it out and then give it the big taste test. And here it is, this beautiful ooey gooey. You can see the green peppers and the bumps from the sausage and the mac and cheese. So, very excited about this. So, and I managed to find a spot that had all the ingredients there. So, I'm going to blow on this a little bit. Yum. So you heard me mention the macaroni and desperation casserole that this is a riff on. In that version, I added onion soup mix and sour cream to the mac and cheese plus bacon, onions, etc. So that's always an option. This time we went with a little bit of tomato sauce to give it a different flavor profile, and it's a thumbs up, so I managed to reuse the leftover mac and cheese, got rid of a green pepper that was wrinkly and on its way out, used up some of the cream cheese that had been in there for a little while, thankfully not moldy, so yay, and used up that last little bit of tomato sauce. So a pretty good score on the getting rid of things before they go bad. So that's it for today. Hope you find something equally yummy to do. And that's it. Bye.